Hey, Tom Rabbit! I hope you got this for your recording. Hey, YouTube out there. Tom Rabbit likes to record these. Hey, Tom Rabbit!
But it hasn't been discovered yet.
Okay, wait a minute. What's your previous screen name?
I mean, I made the internet in the 80s.
Wait a minute. Are you from Clubhouse?
Yeah, I was honest.
Okay, what's your username on Clubhouse?
I was honest on Clubhouse, but I used to talk to Tone Loc a bunch.
Okay, you sounded like somebody else for a moment.
Okay.
Now, theism is a term that represents a positive proposition that a creator exists, generally speaking. Okay? Atheism is the positive proposition that there is not a creator.
That's hard atheism.
Agnosticism is the position where one claims to suspend judgment as per those two positive positions. Okay?
And that's agnostic
Now
atheism.
when you listen carefully, I'm fairly well educated in this. Now, what you are attempting to do, as many atheists do, is you're attempting to redefine atheism in such a way that makes it indistinguishable from the agnostic position. Okay?
Right. Everybody's
Now,
agnostic. Yeah.
right. And so, yeah, you got to stop making these stupid statements. Okay?
I'm not
Now,
stupid. I'm smart.
yeah, you're not educated on the subject. Now,
I am.
Great.
every
Greater.
atheist
Ask
who
him to
denies
define.
the existence of God, do they lack belief in God?
Denies existence. No, some of them believe in.
No, sir.
They deny the existence of God.
It's a simple question.
Lack.
Every atheist,
Mhm.
every self-identified atheist who denies God also lacks a belief in God. When you tell me that atheism is, when you and other internet atheists define atheism in this way, what you are attempting to do is redefine atheism in a way to mask that you really deny God, but that your atheism simply is an autobiographical statement wherein you merely have an absence of a positive belief in God. Okay?
What God?
Now,
I don't disbelieve in any God that's made itself known.
listen. You look, giving me amateur
I have a question, Darth.
It's a
talking
serious
points,
point. Like, give me
okay, it's
something to
not gonna
believe
work.
in.
Okay, listen.
You're supposed to spread the good news.
Listen, if you want to listen, do you want to continue to talk with me?
Yeah, I've been waiting for years and years and years and
Okay,
years and
then
years.
what you need to do is stop with the teenage antics.
Why do you get to talk more than me?
Okay, because I'm vastly more educated on the subject than you are.
Really? You're miseducated,
No, Darth.
and you
Okay.
target the weak,
Now
and then you
here's the
mute the
problem.
smart people.
Let me explain something to you. When do you claim to suspend judgment about the existence and non-existence of God?
No, I'm waiting for the first God ever to make itself known if ever one comes about.
Okay, all right. Listen,
Excitedly.
I'm not going
I'm
to be
just
able
a-
to.
Teenager
I'm not going to
down.
be able to
I'm an
continue the
agnostic
conversation
seeker.
with you. Listen, I'm not going to be able to continue the conversation with you, and I don't mean any disrespect for you, but you're so lacking in intelligence and education on this matter. Every answer that you respond to me with is a
Gotcha.
cliche.
Yeah, it's
Okay?
always a gotcha. Yeah.
No, it's not it's
Go,
not even a
Darth. Go
gotcha.
clean.
These are just internet cliches that you're spouting. Now, agnostics, when we look at the agnostic claim philosophically, okay, it turns out that the agnostic is denying the existence of God indirectly rather than directly, okay? Most agnostics, 99.9% of agnostics, are simply not aware that when they claim to suspend judgment about God, that upon analysis constitutes the indirect denial of God. Okay? Now, so
Yes.
okay, there are two, conceptually speaking, there are two possible worlds. There is the God world and the not God world. when we speak propositions or facts or statements, the sky is blue, right? Those facts will be spoken of either with reference to the necessity of God or without. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you speak facts with reference to the necessity of God, explicitly or implicitly, that will constitute a direct or an indirect acknowledgement of God.
Yeah, I'll
On the
give you
other
that.
hand, if you let me finish.
Don't give him that.
I
Now,
was going to be charitable.
on the other hand, as
give him
per
that.
the law
What's
of
wrong with you?
excluded middle,
I haven't said
when
it
you
yet.
invoke, hey, Chicken Joe, do you want me to turn your mic down?
Sorry, baby.
Then I won't hear your stupid cat calls.
Sorry.
Now, so
I'll be your
when
cheerleader.
both atheists and agnostics, by choice, make a judgment to invoke facts without referencing the necessity of God. Now, that is not something that can be disputed, okay? Because when we look at the law,
Yes,
do you
it
know what the
can.
law of excluded middle is?
Yeah.
The law of excluded middle says something is either A or not A.
Yeah.
So when somebody invokes facts, it'll either be spoken with reference to the necessity of God or without. Now, if you invoke facts by choice without referencing the necessity of God, right? You have made a judgment about God, whether you realize it or not, whether you admit it or not. Okay? The
Yeah, I
agnostic
say
has made
everybody's
a
agnostic.
judgment. Listen,
Stop monologuing, Darth.
I'm
He's
trying to
monologuing.
explain to you, my
Yeah,
patience is beginning to run out. Okay. And then what happens is, then what I'll do is I'll just leave and go talk with other people. Okay. So you are denying the
Is
existence
that
of
a threat?
God by virtue. All right, let me turn down
Monologuing.
this little.
I'm
this
simply
little-
He's
saying everybody's
monologuing. Get
agnostic.
him out of here. Get this
Hey.
fucking piece of shit out of here.
I'm just saying everybody's
Clean, you
agnostic
gotta
whether or
go,
not they're
clean.
smart enough to realize it.
He'll
Okay,
leave in a
okay,
minute.
well,
Don't worry,
you
Islamic.
see, agnostics
baby, you
are
gotta go.
Don't
actually
you worry, babe.
atheists in the
Get
formal sense of the
out.
term.
He's a
Okay,
fucking
hold on, let me.
asshole. At minimum, he's an asshole.
Okay,
You know, we spend a lot
so
of
I have
time here
Islamic
on
Space
Discord,
Program
but
turned
this
down.
guy's
Okay,
just at
now
minimum an
Great.
asshole.
in
You
spite
know,
of the
it
fact
would
that
be
you're
a
Darth, are you
trying
gonna
great
let him
to
talk to you like
thing
that?
to
redefine
where we
atheism as
all just
atheism,
fucking we
it
hang
doesn't
out
allow
together
you
all
to
the
Islamic,
time.
say.
you're going
He's
to
a
hell,
fucking
bro.
Oh my God, you two shut the fuck up. There's two of you talking at the same time. One at a time. Take turns talking. Darth and Islamic Space Program. This is a moderator in here. Nobody's moderating, so I'm taking over. One of you talk at a time, not both.
All fair
You
topic.
deny God
Oh, Darth
informally because
Dawkins.
you're making a judgment wherein you speak
No,
facts
I'm making a
without
clear
referencing
judgment
the
that
necessity of
you are
God.
a
Yeah, what is there
fucking
When
to
you get
deny
asshole,
two
if there's no
statements
God
like
aka
that,
a
that's ever been
prick.
may I
shown to be the
finish,
case?
please?
Hey, can somebody ask Darth if he has me muted? I want him to acknowledge the moderation.
Stop right
Logical
now. Listen, I'm going to
understanding of
stop right
God
now.
that
Darth is
you
still
are
talking.
just
All right, so here's the deal. There's a moderator in the room. Somebody asked Darth if he's... Oh,
Oh my god.
Yo,
That was funny. He's such a monologuing narcissist.
he got muted because he has a channel of his own, and he like will immediately mute you if you ever say
Yeah,
anything he
that
doesn't
was
like or wants to
that
talk
was
over
rare.
you.
That
But when
was
he's
the
in a channel
longest.
here and he gets muted, he just leaves.
He usually mutes me in 5 seconds.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
Well, if you'd like to talk in here, Chicken Joe, I'll be glad to talk with you. There won't be trolling going on in here.
Oh, I just came to say that you got wrecked. Goodbye.
See,
I didn't hear what he said because I had his volume turned down from the previous room. What did he say?
verbatim, he says, "I just came in here to tell you, you got wrecked."
Okay, so he's a troll. I'm going to put a note in his account.